So we'll add notifications in our system. So basically we'll use the database notification for now, so they can see in our system if there is any unread notifications. And we can also send mail notification, SMS notification, all these things. So we will just create database notification. If you want to see other notification, all these things, you can go to this Laravel notification page. Here you will have all these commands and all the functions and all these things. So right now we'll just create this database notification. So php artisan make, then notifications. Okay, and basically we can create notification like in Laravel documentation, and they, what example they have shown. So they have shown this invoice paid. So whenever invoice is paid, we are basically notifying that particular user, or basically we might notify systems users, any other related to that key, this particular invoice is paid and all these things. So these things also can be done for our system. We can create like lead converted, lead generated, or user accepted the invitation. Likewise means if subscription is expired, so this can be notified. Okay, one way is that key we can create notification for everything. And basically I prefer creating a common notification and using it for all these things. So I will create one common notification. Okay, so this will be created in app notifications. Here it created. Okay, so by default they are sending this notification via mail. So we will change this to database. So this function so there are these functions, to mail, then to array. So this will be used to add into our database. And to mail, so if we have mail here, so it will send to mail. We can have both like database and mail. So right now I will just have this database. If both will have this, both notification will be done. So it will send mail also, and it will add to database also. Okay, and then mail, basically you know key how to write that mails and all these things. So to know more, you can go to Laravel documentation. I have given a basic example in our previous video how to send the mail. Okay, so same thing will be done here. So for database, I have to create this particular database table. So there is this command, make notification table or something like that. So I will go to database notification, this command. So php artisan make notifications table. So right now in database we don't have this table where these notifications will be saved. So I will just create this. So it will create this migration. So this migration is created where we have id type notifiable and data array data and all these things. So I will run this php artisan migrate. So this table will actually created in our MySQL database. Now I want to basically uh, notify particular user. Okay, so for user models already we have this notifiable trait. Okay, we need this trait if you want to send notification to business or some other thing na? So you'll have to add this, and then you can send to business and all these things. Right now we are sending this notification to user, so I will we already had this notifiable, so there is no issue. Then to send this notification, for example, we will send notification from, right now we will use this users table only. Okay, in users table I will just add button, for example how to trigger the notification. So I will go into this Livewire, then business dot users. Here we will add that. So to add this notification, I have to use these things: app notification, notifications, common notification. Okay, so here also they have shown example for invoice paid. So I will just copy these things. So this one. So we have common notification. Okay, and then to send this, I can basically, so right now I will do one thing while saving a user. So in user, what we are doing, we are just changing the role. Okay, so if role is updated, I will just notify that particular role is updated or something like that. Okay, so user notify. So for now we will use this authenticated user only, but in actual case means notification will be sent to some other user. Like if someone added order, someone added a lead is converted, then the users which have that admin role will have that notification. So we'll get that user from the database and we'll notify that user. But for example, I will use this auth user and this notify, and this will be this common notification, and we can send this particular data from here. Okay, or we can send different parameters. Okay, so I will use this one message parameter and link parameter. So basically I am creating a common notification. So for that I will just create two variables here. So one is this message and one is this link. So mostly in a notification we have this particular thing is done, so that will be our message. And if you want to, if user click that particular notification, you want to send it to somewhere, then we can add it to link. Okay, and same thing I will add into this construct, and by default there will be not link, and then I will just add this then message will be message what we sent from that, and this link equal to $link. So we'll get message and link from here. So first I will have to add some message. So for example, I will just write user roles updated for this user, and we'll use this name. Okay, user roles updated for this user. And if you want to add some link, you can add link, or by default it will be blank. Okay, so likewise this can be done. Okay, now we have message, link, this common notification we are sending, and then basically we have these things. Now we have via database. In database I will have to add it here. So in database actual data, what I have to add, so here I will have message equal to $message, then link, then $link. So this will be this then link, so this then link, and similarly this then message. Okay, let me check the syntax if this is correct or not. So for database notification, so invoice ID they are adding, amount they are adding, so we are adding message and link. So this will be added to our database. So I will show this one. So right now in tables we have this notification table, and right now there is nothing. Okay, so in users, whenever we update that roles, this should be added. So we don't have auth, so I will add auth also. So authenticated user, for authenticated user right now we will notify this one. Okay, so I will go here, I will, this user don't have that edit role permission. Okay, so basically we might have added that edit link for that edit link. So right now I will just remove this resources, views, and then Livewire, business, then users, where we have that particular edit. So edit user will be needed. So I will just remove this one for now. So select role, I will just add this, and there is some issue on this one. Link equal to, it should be just equal to, not equal to. Okay, cancel, save. Okay, there is no error. Let's see if database we have added. So in database we have added this. So in data, whatever the data we push from this thing, so from this it will be added. So will in future we will add more data like message, link, and if there is user ID attached, keep from which user ID or from which business ID this notification came, or more details or something. If you want, we can add it here to this common, and we can use this one. So now we have notification in database. Now we will have to show this in front, means in website somewhere we have to show this one, notifications. So mostly yes, in most website have this notification bell icon, and that particular notification will be shown. So I will just go to hero icons and I will copy that bell icon. So I will copy SVG. Okay, first I have to go this navigation menu. So in navigation menu we have this drop down, settings drop down for user and all these things. So I will copy this one and I will use the same for notifications. Okay, now I will do one thing. I will remove this if else for this user, and rather than this authenticated user and SVG, we will copy our SVG. So SVG, so this will be the bell icon. Okay, let's see if it's working fine. So a bell icon, and we have all the same content. So I will change this one. Okay, so so rather than manage account, I can show this notifications, and so this form will not be needed. This border T and all these things is also not needed, but we can put it here, and we can put one more link here like see all or something like this. So I will just add it here. So view all notifications, something like that, see all, and this is not needed. So here we can loop through this notifications. So I will just save this one. What is their issue? API token index. Okay, so this is not needed, so we will change this later. Okay, so notification, we will show notification and see all link. So see all link, this should not be that much big one, so I will try to change this. If this style works good, then we will use this one, or we'll change. No. So we'll change that later, but for now I will add notification. So to show this notifications, so we'll have to loop through the notifications. Okay, so at the rate for each, then auth, so authenticated user will come, and then we will have this notifications as dollar notification. Okay, and here at the rate end for each. Then for this notification, I will just add this notification. Then basically we get data, and then we get this message. Okay, so whatever the data we have now, this is saved in JSON format, and whenever we pull this data out, so it's in array format, we can get this. Let me check if it's working fine. So user role updated for Santosh we have done. So I will just do it for some other user, and let's see. So right now this page is not refreshed, so we don't have that. So now we have these things. Okay, so we can put some Livewire component, and we can basically do the polling, or we can use WebSocket server and we can check if there is new notification. So that things can be done. Right now I will just use this. So this is the same width. So I have to change this width. So I have used this drop down component. So I will go to this component, and there is this drop down component. So for width they have specifically 48, and for 48 Tailwind CSS class W48 will be used. So I will add one more case here. So this will be for, I think 72 will be enough. So I will use this 72, and then in navigation menu, okay, while creating this I will add this width here 72. So let's check this width has been changed. Okay, so you can change it whatever you want. So this is for profile, this is for notification. In see all we can create a separate page where all the notification will be seen, and if they click this particular, and they can go to particular link if there is any link. So we can add that conditions and all these things. So this links right now it's a profile.show, so link should be like whatever the link coming from that notification. So this will be link, and if there is no link, then we can add the condition href only will be applied if if there is this link, then only this will be added and if otherwise no link will be there. So if they particularly click that link, so there is some issue. Unexpected and if, okay, if, okay, so I'm adding this into database notification. So this is creating issue, this for component, so I can use this as a separately. Okay, if link is there, then I can use this likewise, or I can do this as a else, and if link is not there, I will just remove this link. Okay, now it's working fine. If there is link, then that will be link, otherwise it's just reduction. So most cases there will be link. So for example, if I add link from here, so we are sending notification from this one now. So right now I will just add route users.index. So let's see this link is being sent or not. So admin save, there is this issue, route users.index not defined. Okay, so what we have for users list, business.users, so that's why business.users. Now I'll just save this one, change this, save this, refresh this one. So we have this link here, no links here. So link will come. So when I click this one, so it will go to that particular users. Okay, so likewise right now we just have this notification, so we want to show that particular time when that particular notification came and all these things. So I will just modify something. So drop down link we have, and then basically I will give class flex justify between. Let's try this one, and we'll use span for this message, and then span for that notification, when that notification, so notification created at, and then difference for humans. I think something function is like this for this carbon date. Let's check if it's working fine. So 1 minute ago and all these things, so this is added. Okay, so for this I will use class equal to text extra small text gray 100 will be, let's check this 400. So this one, so user all updated and all these things. Okay, and same thing we will do this for this one, just link will not be there. So like this notification will come. And so same thing means if you create a separate page for notifications, so you can see all and basically mark all this as a red. So right now if this is not red, then we should show something like different color or something like that. So add a div. Let's check if this is working fine or not. We'll change it later. Okay, and right now class, then bg, so blue 100. So for 100 message we can use this one. So at that if dollar notification, then red at, if notification is red, then normal color will be there, otherwise this bg blue color will come. So at the rate, and if let's see if it's working fine or not, so this color will be there. So if not red, this color, so we can change this color later. Okay, and if I click that particular link, so it should get red, or if I go to this see all, then all the notifications should get red. So I will create one thing, php artisan make live wire for notifications. Okay, so I have created this notification livewire component. Okay, so I will add this into our web.php. So route web.php, so same like business users and all these things. I will add this notifications, and I will add this link here. So this will be notifications, and now I will add this link here in navigation menu when we have this C on now. So this will be route notifications. So if I click see all, so I will go to this notifications. In notification will show all the notifications. So let's go to this livewire notifications component. Okay, this Livewire notifications, I will go to this views and I will add this notifications. Okay, so I will use the same thing. So here we should limit this notifications. So right now in navigation menu we haven't limited this notifications actually, so all notifications will come here. So here we can do unread notification only. Okay, so right now let's see, all are basically unread notifications. So links will be definitely there, so I will just remove this other part. So we don't need this one, link should be there, so we should make it mandatory and this will work fine. Okay, so all these notifications are here. If we go to see all, so they will come to this page, and on this page we will show all the notifications. So here this will be all the notifications, and we will add so I will remove this class from here. I have to add more classes. So this will be outside, and here I will add some more classes like BG Blue is done, and then I can add MB3. Let's see how this is looking. Okay, now I can add this rounded border P2. Okay, and then here I will add this class P6. Okay, so these are these notifications. Now if I want to make it as a read, means particular notification is already read or something, so if user comes on this page, see all notifications should marked as read. So for that we have these functions like for each, then looping through and marking as notification read, or we can mark all the unread notification as read. So I will go into this common notification. I will go to this Livewire component. So notifications component, here I will add this public function mount, and basically I can mark all as read. Okay, so user is not here, so I have to use auth. Then this user, I will have to use this one, use auth, then that will work. So all notification will be marked as read. Okay, so if I come to this page, all notification marked as read. Now there is no notification. Okay, so if I go to users, if I change this thing, add role, so if I go to some other page, there is this notification. If I click see all, this notification will be marked as a read notification, so there will be no notification. So right now we are not refreshing and all these things page, so we are getting there. So otherwise this will work fine. So we can do polling or something, we can create the separate Livewire component for this. So whenever I click a particular notification, it will be it will be marked as read or something like that. So for that we'll have to create then separate Livewire component. So we have covered too much thing, but still I will add that, so that will be better thing. So see all, user roles updated, and all these things we already have. Now for this I will create one more component. So PHP artisan make livewire notifications dot unread. Let's use this one. Okay, I will just close all these things and I will go to this notification, unread notification. Here we will add this functions and basically we'll add that data and all. So let's go to this navigation menu. So we are adding these things, means we are showing this notification directly from there. So we can use all this component. So this component can come from that particular Livewire. So I will just use this complete component from there. So at the rate Livewire. So this will be notifications dot unread. So whenever, means basically I can push emit or something, means emit event or something, and then basically we can change this, means read on all these things. So we will not have to refresh or redirect this particular pages. So notifications dot unread. So we have unread here, and we'll go to this livewire notifications dot unread. I will paste it here. So this will come. So now this is coming from this livewire component. Okay, now we'll do one thing. So whenever I click a particular link, okay, so it should be marked as read. Okay, so here rather than href I will use wire click read, and we'll pass the notification ID from here. Okay, so notification, then ID. So we can specifically mark a simple, means basically this notification as a read on something like that. So we have this link. So read function will have to create. So public function read, and here we'll get this notification ID. Then basically we'll have to get that particular notification. So I will use this auth user, then we have this notifications, then we have to find that particular single notification. So I will use this notification ID, and I have to use this auth. So use auth should be added here. Then dollar, this is a single notification we are getting. Then for this notification we'll mark it as a read. So notification, then mark as read this function, and then basically we'll redirect user. So so for livewire I will just check this redirect syntax for a specific link. So this one, this then redirect, and this link. So for this link, so this will be the notification, then data, and then this link will be here. Okay, so this will be marked as read, and the page will be redirected to that particular link. So likewise single notification will be marked as read. So I will try this one now. In users I will remove this one for this user, then I will remove this for Santosh user. So there will be these two notifications. Okay, so one is 3 seconds ago, 8 seconds ago. Okay, so if I refresh, so say time will change. So I will, for this Santosh, I will mark this as a red. So if I click this one, so I came to this link, whatever we have added, and now that notification is gone. So this is marked as red. So if you want to show all the notification, you can show the notification. But right now I have shown only 100 notifications. So 100 notification will be same shown here. If I click see all, so all notification will be marked as red. So likewise, this things will work. Okay. So in future, we might add more things like that particular user or business photo, and then this message will be there, so time is already there. If you want to add more links or something, and for this all notification, we can basically delete all the notification on all these things. So if you want to see the syntax, you can go to this Laravel notification documentation and you can see this. So for example, if I use this one, copy, then notifications delete. So I can create this one more function, public function delete, and then basically I can delete this users notification. Okay, if I call this function, all notifications will be deleted. So in notification, I will add a button here. So X button, then class MB3 clear notifications, clear notifications, or we can use just delete notifications. So if, and then this will be the wire click delete. Okay, so right now I'm not adding this. You want to delete means are you sure or something like that. If delete notification, delete not found on component, so where I have added, so this should not be here, this should be in notifications. So delete all notifications deleted. So likewise this will work. So right now I have added notification after adding this particular role. Okay, so you can do it for anything, means when lead is generated or some order is added, if subscription is basically means expiring or something, date is near, so using cron job or something. So whenever you want to add, we can just pass this data and all these things to this notifications like I have done in this business users. So you can do the same thing from a controller or any other Livewire component, and you can pass this notification. So likewise this notifications will work. So right now we have added done this database notification. One thing we can also do, we can add count, means for 100 notifications here. Okay, so I will just add one count. So this will be means not complete, but still for use we can use this one. So for adding this count, so in unread we have this svg, here I will add this count. Okay, so this will be this auth user 100 notifications, and then this count, so how many 100 notifications are there. So right now there is one notification 100. Okay, and then basically for this you can use whatever style you want to add. So span class text red 500, so likewise if there is notification, or you can use blue or something, or you can make this font bold, semi bold, whatever you want, the style you want to change, you can change that. So for this button we should add some border or something. Where is this border? Transparent. Okay, so this can also be done. Then rounded MD they have. So if I make rounded full, so this will be like this. So this style can be changed. So right now I will have this border transparent and all these things only. So we'll change that later. But you got how to add this database notification and all these things. For more details, you can go to this Laravel notification documentation and you can see how to send other notification, all these things. So when we are integrating mails or SMS, then we will do that also. So that's it for this video.